Well, hey everyone, it's Scott with YouGetRipped.com. And what I want to do here today is actually walk you through what I eat on a daily basis and how I kind of figured all this stuff out. Because when I first started Insanity, I just thought we were going to do the workouts, eat a little better, and lose some weight and get in shape. All right, but the thing that I've learned is nutrition is like 80% of your results. All right, and I don't say diet because when you say diet, people think it's like something you're going to be on for 60 days and then you're going to go off of. This should start to become a way of life. And the one thing that I want to bring up before I go over this stuff is it's been said that it takes 30 days for you to change a habit. All right, so if you are doing something every single day and it's a habit, you're going to continue to do that unless you force yourself to get through that to change that habit. We're just creatures of habit. It's just how we are. So just do it for 30 days. Once you do that, your mind is going to change automatically. You won't be able to help it. You won't be able to stop it. All right. So I just wanted to do this for you to kind of show you how you can go through a day and eat the amount of calories that you have to eat. Now just remember, I'm eating about 6 meals a day. The thing is if you're trying to lose weight and you have to have a deficit on your calories, then you just need to eat smaller meals. You know, for me, when I was doing Insanity, I wanted to lose weight that first round. So for 60 days, I was eating about 1,800 calories. All right, so I was just breaking that up. You know, even like 5 meals would have been 300 calories, right? So if I wanted 6 meals, I'd break it up even less. So that's really how you want to do this. And you're going to see that you're going to feel like you're eating all the time, which is great because once you get done eating, even if you're slightly hungry, you know you only got 2 hours and you can eat again. All right, now what I'm doing is trying to build mass, so I'm going up in calories, like 3,000 calories now. And it's actually becoming difficult to try to figure out how to eat 300 calories or 3,000 calories. But anyway, let me go through it. First and foremost, when I get done working out, I come upstairs and I make a protein shake after my shower. I go ahead and I make one of these guys right here. I just started using this stuff about 4 weeks ago. It's awesome. Amplified Weightbolic Extreme 60. It's just one that I use. It's a little more expensive, but you know, from what I'm reading and hearing, it's supposed to have better ingredients. You can get other ones out there that are probably, you know, close to being as good. You know, if you're on a budget, just get a protein drink that's, you know, doesn't have a lot of fat and doesn't have a lot of sugars in it. But anyway, so that's what I have with that. I have a couple frozen strawberries, and that's it. Then I blend that up with 12 ounces of water. I drink that almost immediately, and then I'll start cooking my egg sandwich. Then what I have here is some egg beaters, and these are the egg whites. And then I have the egg yolks in the egg beaters, okay? So what I do is I measure them out, measure everything. Quarter cup I have basically of the egg yolks, okay? And then I have 2 quarter cups of the egg whites, okay? Put it in a frying pan. I put some onions into it, and I got these all pre-chopped. You know, it's a really good idea to do that. Broccoli, I put some of that in there, about a half a cup. Again, the onions, about a half a cup. Then I'll cook up some bacon, about 2 pieces of turkey bacon, 50 calories there, some protein, and then I have some of these right here, or one of these. I have it's a roll, but it's a wheat thin. It's a sandwich thin, and it's about 100 calories. And this is the rye. They have a whole wheat. They have even one with a flax seed onto it. I like that one a lot. So you can mix it up and have a different kind of bread, almost like a bagel, but it's only 100 calories. And low in fat and all that stuff. And there's some protein in this too. So that's that. I don't put any cheese on it. You can put cheese, just I would get a low-fat cheese if that's what you're going to do. I have that. Sometimes I'll slice up a tomato, put on there. Actually, most of the time I do have tomato. I didn't have one here to show you. But yeah, I usually slice up a tomato and put on there too. So it's a big sandwich. All right, so I have that. Then I also make one of these, same thing that I made in the beginning. I make another one of these with 1 scoop of this, with 2 or 3 strawberries, 12 ounces of water, and I have that with this sandwich. So I drink that as my beverage. There it is, about 60, 62 grams of protein in that baby. So that's that. Then about 2 hours later, I have another shake. This one here is Shakeology, though. This is more than a protein shake. This here has vitamins and you know, minerals and nutrients and all kinds of things that were hand-picked all over the world, and stuff just makes you feel really, really good. So I have this. This is the chocolate flavor. They have a tropical flavor, so you can mix it up. I usually have the chocolate for the mid-morning one, my snack, and what I'll do with that is I'll have a banana in that, usually frozen. I'll peel these, put them in a freezer bag, put them in the freezer, and then also this right here is gold. PB2. It's peanut butter, but it's dried peanuts, and it gets rid of so many calories and it gets rid of so much fat. This here only has 1.5 grams of fat for 2 tablespoons, and it has only 45 calories. for 2 tablespoons. Regular, real peanut butter, the natural peanut butter, which I was using, has 190 calories and it has about 15 grams of fat. All right, so I was able to save a ton of calories with that, and this right here tastes amazing. It's like a chocolate Reese's shake. All right, so I love that, and that's what I have for my mid-morning snack, which is about 2 to 3 hours after my breakfast. Then at lunchtime, another 2 hours later, I will have another meal. Now, I mix this up. I either do, I'll give you the first scenario, Goleen cereal. It's very, very good. It's, I usually use about a cup of this, and then I will use a cup of the almond milk, which is about 35 calories. And then I go ahead and I microwave about 3/4 of a cup of the wild blueberries. Wild blueberries are awesome. I love them. If you're going to have Greek yogurt or something, put them in there. It's awesome. So I have that. And that's that part of the lunch. The other thing I will do then is I will have a piece of chicken, or I will have some lunch meat. But this lunch meat right here I get it's the lighter kind, and it's also it's all measured out for you. So 6 slices is 50 calories. So I usually have 12 slices of this. If you're budgeting your calories and you need less, have 6 slices. Now you only have 50 calories, but you're still getting that protein in there. All right. If I have some leftover chicken, I might just have 4 to 6 ounces of chicken. All right. So that's that one scenario. Second lunch item that I might do is I might do a salad. All right. So cottage cheese, I fell in love with this about 3 weeks ago. Started using this. It's almost like a ranch dressing to me. I just love it. It's creamy. I will take some lettuce, baby spinach, and spring mix. I'll take this, take a couple handfuls, about 3 cups of this. I will put this directly on top of it, a half a cup. And then also what I will do is I'll take the chicken and I'll chop 4 to 6 ounces up, chop it up in little slices and put on there. And then the other thing I've recently started doing, I watched Dr. Oz, I don't know if you guys do, but I watched Dr. Oz the other day, and he had Shanti on, and Shanti said he has a sweet potato every single day. So basically what I'll do is I'll take this one, chop it up in 3s, and this way here I'll have about 3/4 of a cup of a sweet potato as well. They say sweet potatoes are supposed to be really, really good for you. The white potatoes, the red potatoes, not so good for you. Very starchy. Those right there are the best ones to have. And that's pretty much the lunch, okay? And everything that I do here, I try to keep the water flowing too, okay? So with that meal, I'm going to have at least 25 ounces of water. So that's that, all right? So that's lunch. Now we move on to an afternoon snack, all right, about 2 hours later. Well, there's a couple things you can do. If you don't want to have a bunch of different little things, you can just grab a big monster like this, the Protein Plus bar, okay? This one here has about 32 grams of protein, 2 grams of sugar, that's it. And I think it's got like 30 grams of carbs. Again, you want to take your carb intake, have it more at in the beginning of the day, and then start tapering it down to nighttime, so you have less at dinner time. And that's really what you want to do. That's one option. The other option that I do probably more often than that bar is I'll do one of these smaller bars. It's a pure protein bar, and I will do about 3 ounces of these like chip style carrots, which I love these, and I'll have about 3 ounces of them, which is a good baggy size, and then I'll also have some almonds with that. No, actually, you know what? Let me back up. When I do my shake in the morning, I recently started, when I started getting a surplus of calories, because that's what I want, what I did to that meal is I added 12 almonds, okay, that snack I should say, and also a red apple, all right? So if you're cutting calories and you want to do a deficit thing, you would just have the shake that I mentioned. If you're doing like I am and you want to up your calories because you're going after building mass and stuff, then you can add some things in. And I add almonds and I add an apple. That's what I do for that. Okay, so let's go now to finish up that other snack. So the afternoon snack, right here, Pure Protein Plus bars. I have them, about 200 calories, some good protein. I'll have 12 of these, and then I'll have another apple. Okay, and I'll have a handful of these, like 3 ounces, okay? It's quite a bit for a snack, right? But it's awesome. That's what you do, all right? That's that part of it. Now we go to dinner, about 2 hours later, 2.5 hours later, we will have my lovely cottage cheese. I'll have a half a cup. I'll have about 4 cups of this now, make my plate huge. And then what I add is in some black beans, pinto beans, something like that, half a cup. Very good for you. They're filling, get nice texture, good fiber, and good protein. And then the other thing I do here is I'll add some green beans. And I just started recently using these. I found these with no salt. Usually in a can, everything has salt added to it. These have no salt added. It's only 10 milligrams of sodium. So very, very good. So if you're going to get anything in a can, look for the no salt. but I have about a half a cup of these in there. The beans, I'll have the cottage cheese right on top, about a half a cup, and then mix that all in. And then I'll have, now what I'm having is about 10 to 12 ounces of chicken, or 10 to 12 ounces of fish, or, which I don't have any out right now, or I'll get a ground sirloin burger, and we'll do a burger, I just do no bun. You probably want to get about a 90%, 85% lean on your meat for that. But I don't have red meat that often. I usually have chicken or the fish. That's what I have. And the other thing you can do in the lunch portion I didn't really mention is a tuna, can of tuna. That's a great source of protein, and you can mix that in with your salad too. I've done that a few times. So that's that, okay? Now we're all done with dinner. Now usually people want the dessert. Well, I wait about an hour and a half, and then I have another one of these. I have another pure protein bar, okay? That's, another hour, hour and a half later. Then, about another hour and a half later from there, I go with 2 more shakes, okay? And again, if you're cutting calories, then you want to only maybe go 1. But this is great because it digests very easily in your body, and it's absorbed very easily, and it's very filling because you're feeling full because you just, downed a 12-ounce glass, and in my case, I'm doing 2 glasses, so I'm doing 24 ounces. And I usually do this here, and I'll usually do the vanilla at nighttime just to mix it up. I have chocolate in the morning, and I have vanilla at night. And then again, I'll mix in a few strawberries, and I don't usually do the bananas at night because I don't want anything heavy like that in my stomach. The other thing I did the other night, which I heard was supposed to be really good, is this cottage cheese. It depends. If I didn't have it for lunch, I may have another portion of this, a half a cup, with the shake. As just something to kind of eat, almost like you're eating ice cream or something. You can mix in a couple of strawberries with it, or some pineapple chunks. Slow digesting protein is really, really good too, because it's going to last through the night. Your body isn't going to go into starvation mode. So that's something else that I'm kind of experimenting with. But that's pretty much it. The other thing is, my wife loves dipping stuff at nighttime, which I do too, but she's usually the one that likes to, and we needed to find something. I like pretzels and like to sit and watch the game or something, eat that stuff. So what I did is I kind of went out and I was experimenting in this roasted garlic hummus. Just any hummus dip is really good. The problem is you can't eat half the thing while you're sitting down. A lot of people just open the lid up and just start dipping. You really got to measure. 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons of this is only 70 calories, and I think it's only 5 grams of fat. All right, so scoop out 2 into a bowl or a little plate. All right, and then I go with celery. Celery's got great nutrients in it. And the other thing I heard when I was reading my juicer, which I used maybe 3 times, is if you take celery and you make juice out of it and you drink it before bed, it's supposed to help you sleep. So you grab a handful of these, you dip them into your hummus. You feel like you're snacking, you feel like you're dipping, but it's really good for you. And it's just a better way to snack. So stuff like this is what you have to research and find what works for you. I'm just giving you my roadmap. It's not going to work for everybody. There's things you might not like in here. You might not like cottage cheese. I know Jimmy doesn't like cottage cheese. So, he doesn't use cottage cheese. He might use something else. That's pretty much it. That's going to wrap it up. But, again, plan this stuff. If you're going out, I know myself all the time. I'm always planning. What am I going to take with me? Because I'm going to be gone 4 hours, So you need to plan. I grabbed 2 pieces of chicken the other day, threw them in a plastic bag. 3 ounces of carrots and an apple, and I ran out the door, and that was my lunch. So I had to substitute that day, my normal routine. So you can do it too. You just need to plan. All right. So I hope this has helped. Last thing. Measure everything. Don't guess. Don't guess. Track everything. Make sure you're tracking. If you're not using an app, use Spark People. SparkPeople.com. It's a wonderful site. It's free. You can go there. You can log it in there, or you can log it in on your phone. I daily am there, always looking through and punching in my meals so I can stay on track and know where I am, know where my protein is, know where my carbs are, know where my fat is. All of that stuff, but you want to measure. All right, so that's it. That's going to wrap up this video. I hope it's helped you. Again, I'm Scott with YouGetRipped.com. If you need more help, or if you have any questions, or if you want help, free coaching, whatever, go on over to YouGetRipped.com, and you'll see there's a bunch of videos over there that can probably help you, or you can send us an email, or you can even request us to coach you for free. All right, so just head over to YouGetRipped.com, and we'll be there to help you through your journey and hopefully see your transformation sometime soon. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Now you get ripped.